there is someone from your past who secretly has always been your #1 supporter in life since the two of you parted ways, because this person feels like you always saw them for the genuine, authentic person that they are. This is someone who feels as though, for whatever reasoning, when you two parted ways, there was no coming back to the connection. That they were best to let you move on, them move on, but there was always a piece of their heart that's just totally held on to the love that the two of you shared. Now, with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this could be someone who you once thought was going to be your life partner, or someone you were going to build a family with. And what I meant to say is, this is the first person that you ever thought you would see a long-term connection with, or pictured being married to, or having a family with. And they want you to know that they feel the same. And it's like, there hasn't been a day that's gone by that this person hasn't thought of you and the connection that the two of you built. And most importantly, that they want to reconnect with you. So this is someone you haven't seen in a very long time. This doesn't even have to be your last relationship. It could have been many relationships ago, could have been years ago. You're going to know how it resonates. But whoever this is, it's like, you've been on their mind, and they've always been silently supporting you. So whether that be on social media, if you have a small business, this person actually orders from your small business, something like this. But they've always been so proud of who you've become. And more so than that, just watching you develop into the most grown, mature, beautiful version of yourself. So they want to treat you better than anyone else ever has before. Absolutely beautiful. They see you as one of a kind to them. And wow, it says, we've made so many beautiful memories together. So this is what keeps pulling them back. They're in a lot of regret, not for the way that the relationship ended, but for the fact that they felt the need to stay away from you for so long. This could be your twin flame. And this is why this person has never let go of you, or you've never let go of them, because in a twin flame connection, y'all awaken the deepest parts of each other's hearts, soul, and most importantly, you bring each other together to heal everything that you need to heal in order to be the best partner for whoever you choose to be with. And maybe you and this person both have dated different people since you two parted ways, but there's just something about the connection that you shared that they've never been able to fully let go of, or express how much you truly meant to them. So this could have been one of your first loves, someone where you felt as though, you know, you had more to experience in life, or this is how this person felt, but they never let go of you. They never let go of the connection that the two of you were developing. And most importantly, this person has felt in a place of imbalance. When they were with you, you made them feel incredibly emotionally balanced, able to tackle even the biggest of problems. And without you being in their life, it's just like a part of them feels empty. So yeah, they may be going through the day-to-day things in life, right? You know, going through their career motion, getting new jobs, moving on, things like that. But there's just a piece of them that's always held on to the beautiful relationship that the two of you shared. And if you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111. Thanks for stopping by. So just know that this person, okay, definitely could be a water sign or an earth sign. There's double cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the Pentacles, anywhere in their chart. But regardless of the sign, this is just someone who wants you to know that they felt the most emotionally grounded when they were with you. When you two were together, this person always felt a sense of peace, a sense of belonging, and most importantly, a sense of reassurance. You brought this person a tremendous amount of love. And at the time, they didn't feel as though they were able to accept such a beautiful, loving connection. But the more the time has gone on between the two of you, this person's come to realize that you will always be someone that they look to and love. So get ready. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to run into this person very unexpectedly, or they're trying to figure out a way to communicate with you, because maybe you two have parted ways to the point you don't even have contact with each other whatsoever, whether that be via social media, your phone number, something like this has been blocked in the communication. But with 7 of Pentacles, it's like they never forgot about all the beautiful memories that the two of you made, and most importantly, wanting to make more. And as their time in life has continued to go on, this person could have been through a roller coaster of emotions, ups and downs, good things, loss, you know, changes in friend groups, just experiencing life. And also too, it's like there's someone that's always reminded this person of you. So maybe they had a close friend or a family member who was always like, hey, have you been in communication? Have you been thinking about reaching out to them? So maybe this person's been on your mind too, because with twin flames, you two have a very unspoken communication. You're able to pick up on each other's thought patterns. And it's a proven fact, when you start thinking about someone constantly, they have you on their mind as well. This person could even be dreaming of you, but they felt as though they walked away from you at a time in their life where the ending, the split, the breakup was necessary. You two both had to grow. You two both had to, you know, come to realize what it truly means to be in the most loving, beautiful connection. So you and this person both could have dated other people since, and they've come to realize like no one made them feel as loved and as valued and as appreciated as you did. And even though you two could have had your ups and downs, or this person could have ran away from all the emotions that you made them feel, they're realizing now it came from a place of unknowing. Before you've experienced such a great love, you don't even realize how much it's going to impact you until you don't have that anymore. So 3 of Cups, in the past, this person could have chosen another person over you, or you could have them. Take it how it resonates, put the energy where it fits. But there was something or someone. 3 of Cups doesn't necessarily even have to be another person. It could just be someone had to move away from the other person. Someone had to relocate. Someone, you know, felt as though there was something getting in between you. Their career, their friends and family, something, okay? So 3 of Cups in the past. But that is all the past. And this person is looking to make beautiful new memories with you. And they see you in a place of abundance. They see you've grown so much as an individual. Like when you two first dated, you could have both been in college or university, something like this, or working one of your first jobs. And now you two have both experienced and grown so much in life that they would love to bring the two of you back together. Even if it's just for a conversation, for a coffee, for a reunion, for a long-term discussion. That's really what it's giving. For a lot of you, this person feels like without you, their heart has never felt so full. And it's always as if there's a piece of them that was left with you and your relationship. So the Fool there, absolutely beautiful in the World. You could be an Aquarius or Pisces, or this person could be. And, you know, with the World, it's like this is someone who's traveled the world. They've met a lot of people, but no one has ever made them feel as loved, valued, seen, and heard as you did. And they remember such minuscule things with you, like going for coffee, running errands, going to events together, meeting family, friends. And it's like those moments are what's lasted forever in the back of their mind, and just how much they truly love and value you. So absolutely beautiful with the Fool. Ready for a new beginning. They're hoping the two of you can have a redo at this connection. And you know, some of the most beautiful love stories happen with people truly splitting ways for years and coming back together at a time in their life when they're truly ready for that kind of love. It's giving right person, but very wrong timing. The two of you could have just been very unsure of where life was going to lead you and feeling as though you needed to part ways. But at the end of the day, this person never forgot about you. And they feel like no matter how far away they drift from your connection, you always have held space in their mind, and most importantly, in this person's heart. So with 3 of Cups, it could be as well that someone close to you or close to them has been asking them about you. It says, I want to buy a house together. Wow, surprise engagement. So absolutely beautiful. Whoever this is, in the past, maybe they, you know, had that thought, building a family with you, being someone to really grow a life together, but there was just something that made them feel as though they weren't sure. And that is why your connection ended. Or like I said, there could have been something that got in the way. And now, as they've grown, as they've matured, this person could be in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s even. They're realizing that you were the one person that always made them feel complete and loved. And other people around them realize this as well. Like this person could just really be a very much so closed off version of themselves since you two ended ways. It could be that this person used to be extremely extroverted. Now they're very selective with their energy. They spend a lot of time working, spend a lot of time with their family, but they don't date. Like, this person may not have even truly even dated anyone since you. And if that's the case, it's because they've realized that there's no one that could ever compare to the love that you two once shared. And this in itself has your person feeling all types of ways. So know that today, as this message finds you, this person has you on their mind this weekend. They've been thinking about you. There could have been a specific conversation or a memory. Maybe a memory popped up on this person's phone, an old photo of the two of you, or something that just reminded them of what a beautiful relationship you two once shared, friendship, and most importantly, a loving connection. So, wow, this person could be in a much more stable place in their life now as well. It says, I want to take you shopping and get you all dressed up. So your person's been thinking about what can they do to show you that they're ready to treat you better than anyone else ever has. For some of you, this person's love language is definitely taking care of their partner, whether that be through gift giving, acts of service. So in the past, why this person ran away from your connection is there was a piece of them that felt like you deserved better than they could ever give you. They felt as though they weren't enough. But what their spirit guides have been trying to show them and life's been trying to teach them is that they were always enough for you. They were always the person you needed them to be. And the most beautiful relationships, that's how you feel about someone. Like, they're just such a dream come true. They're too good for you. But it's not the case. That is your mind deceiving you. Okay, so this person's coming to realize that, or even if still, they may want to say that to you in person. You are the first person on their mind when they wake up. You're the first person on their mind when anything good happens. You're the first person on their mind when anything eventful happens. And most importantly, they are just so ready to express their gratitude for ever meeting such a beautiful person like you. You came into their life when they needed you most, and you may not even be aware of this because this is someone who finds it easier to hold back than to express how they truly feel. So you're definitely dealing with someone who is a bit of a hopeless romantic, but may come across as very stoic, very controlled of their emotions. But in reality, it's like they have such a soft spot for you. If this person even thinks about you or how the two of you are in no communication, it brings them to tears. So you're the first person on their mind when they wake up, and they want you to know that at the point you two are together, or any time they've ever been in communication with you, you have always made them feel amazing. You've always made them feel appreciated, and you've always made them feel as though you saw them for who they were. And no one else has ever made this person feel that way. There could be an age gap between the two of you, because I go to pick it up and that's there. So this person may be a few years older than you, or you than them, and wanting to be exclusive. So wow, if there is an age gap, for example, say you are early 30s, this person's late 30s. It's like in the past, maybe this person viewed that to be more of a big deal, but as they're growing older and you are, they're realizing that that wasn't a reason for the two of you to part ways, but at the time it could have felt like it was. So for example, you two could have both met in your 20s, and maybe now you're both in your 30s, you've grown, you've matured, as has this person, and they're realizing like, hold on, backtrack a minute. No one else ever made them feel as loved as you did. So what are they waiting for? Like, what are they holding on to get older? For you to get older? For things to still feel the same? So wanting to be exclusive, this person may have felt as well as maybe in the past there were people who disagreed with your connection, but ultimately now they're realizing that the most important thing in life is to make your own decisions and to follow your heart. Okay, and you've taught this person that. And also too, they love the fact that you always made them feel like no matter what decision they made, whether that was to be with you or to be away from you, that you respected the decision that they made, and you gave them space to come to this conclusion on their own. And that's the most mature thing this person feels like you've ever done for them, was through some type of separation between the two of you. You've allowed this person to grow. You've allowed this person to come to their own decision. And most importantly, all paths lead them back to you and your connection together. So they're longing for your touch right now. And this person just can't stop thinking about how the fact is you two used to just be so perfect together. There's something about when you held this person's hand and you walked down the street with them, or you walked in and showed up to a place with them, this person felt better than ever with you on their arm. They never felt like they deserved you in the past. And now, as they grow older and wiser and possibly more successful in their life, more independent. They've come to realize that you brought about a certain amount of confidence and happiness that they can barely even explain, and just longing for a reuniting between the two of you, longing to feel you in their arms, and most importantly, longing to feel you by their side. So just call their name and they'll come running. Wow. And it says, I'm going to make you my wife/husband. So whatever you resonate, whether you're feminine watching or masculine, this person may have realized through some type of separation and time apart that you are truly meant to be their partner. And there's nothing that anyone else can say to make them change their mind, even though they could have tried to convince themselves in the past there was, because it says they don't want to see us happy. So the third party could have been someone on your side or their side that maybe disagreed with the fact that you have an age gap between you, or that your relationship started at a younger age. Like, for example, you could have both dated in your 20s, and someone on their side or your side could have convinced this person that no, you two need to experience life more, date more, see what's out there. And the longer that time has gone on, the longer that they've realized that there's no one else for this person. They love you unconditionally. And that's the most important thing in a relationship, when you can figure it out together. Because no one's life is perfect, but when you find that person that makes you feel like the best version of yourselves, they are not worth letting go of for any reason. And this person loves that within you. So surprise engagement, this may be something that they've really been planning. They could want to reconnect with you and really take your relationship from like point A to point M, marriage. Like, this person realizes that throughout whatever time apart that the two of you have had, okay, you will always be their number one. So official status, exclusive relationship. This person is ready to bring the two of you back together. And if they could have it their way, they want to be able to show off the fact that you're together again. It's like they are proud to have you in their life, and most importantly, they are proud to be your partner. And so if in the past this was something that got in the way, wow, did you see that literally just fall? Swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotion. So that's something that's never left their mind. The intense emotions that they have for you can sometimes be overwhelming, and it causes them in the past maybe to put up a brick wall. So if you felt like this person was hard to reach, or they were very much so kind of stoic in their emotions, it's because they knew that just one touch by you, or just one, loving word from you just made this person's heart truly melt. Like, they were constantly falling for you over and over again. Every time they saw you, every time they spent time with you, every time they communicate with you, every time they look into those beautiful eyes of yours. And your person wants you to know today that if they could reconnect the two of you in order to bring you together to a much better standing, that's exactly what they want to do. So this weekend, this is their energy. And final messages, it says, forgive me for not seeing your worth. So if in the past this person made you feel at some point like they didn't value your connection, it was never you. It was them battling their own confidence, and most importantly, having to come to terms that a love like yours truly does exist, and that it's worth holding on to no matter what. So God bless you. God bless this beautiful union, and just know that someone's got you on their mind and they feel like they've never let go of your love.